A pleasure to meet all at last. And here we are once again with I Found It First Season 3. What we're going to be doing here is we are going to be taking a good look in early 2023. Yeah, so not nearly as old as most other videos that I have shown from way back in the day. But the most important thing to take away from all this is that this mainly is the feeling of getting back certain content. Content of which that I've either uploaded to YouTube Shorts, mainly exclusively, or in the case of most of the episodes of I Found It First that I've made so far, they're specifically made to cover old segments of KFN related history. Lots of unpublished, unseen, or never before seen footage. And so the whole thing about I Found It First and the idea of why I came up with the show in the first place is, after all, I got a hold of some of my older cameras I used ages ago. And I have actually managed to find old footage on some of their memory cards. And well, that's how I eventually got to the idea of creating I Found It First. In a similar regard, there was the Talk About a Universe, which started with films I should have talked about years ago. That was a result of me wanting to show a first impressions of Godzilla vs. Kong. When it came out at HBO March 30th, 2021, it was a unique event that, for the record, scored a lot of money in the box office. Just think. When people would think that a pandemic would force theaters to shut down and allow for cinema to grind to a halt, well, Godzilla vs. Kong, both in its worldwide release in late 2020 and its March 2021 release in the States, Canada, and elsewhere, digitally, managed to prove it wrong. And so, we're not only at a better point with cinema nowadays, but we are really pushing things forward. And I'm sure that throughout the rest of this year, just like what we've seen so far, 2025 has been pretty big in terms of filmmaking. I mean, Minecraft, Bad Guys 2, and then of course there recently came along Superman and Jurassic World. How much bigger could we possibly get? Well, anyways, with all that said and done, I'm sure hoping that this last piece of I Found It First, along with a few others I plan on doing later on, are going to be hopeful and helpful to people who want to learn more about how Kaiju Force Neo came to be. So, let's go on ahead and bring about a little clip where Kramer was testing his unique growls and snarliness at the window.
What? What are you barking at? Oh. What are you barking at? What are you barking at? What is that? What are you growling at?
And well, there you pretty much have it. This was another piece of I Found It First that I went on ahead and showcased to the world. But of course, this still is not really the end. I still got a few more things that I want to put out there for the world. So, I'll see you guys next time on I Found It First with more content and, of course, more older videos to show.